And hello, all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Dark Nerd Richie, and welcome back once again to Ezrebeth, a holiday Mindfudge. I'm just coming on here after watching the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and let's just say that hype doesn't even begin to describe how I feel right now. There's so much coming to Nintendo Switch 2, especially on the day of its launch. This is absolutely crazy. It's completely crazy. It's ridiculous even. I Not in a bad way, mind you. It's amazing. I really can't wait to see what more they add to it. But if you guys haven't really seen it yet, I recommend you go and watch the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct as soon as you can. Like maybe after watching this video, but or like you can probably watch it to the side or something. I don't know. But we're here in Ezrebath. We're here to continue the story. Um, I completely forgot what we've done so far, but we have all six. If I remember, we have all six clues now. Hmm. Well, and of course, all the characters. So aside from that, I believe we've done everything we could. Hmm. All right, so we're gonna be moving on from Isabella and Volunius. Is it time to ask the undynamic duo to leave the premises? Yeah, I think we got everything we needed out of them. So yeah. Now then, kindly leave and don't come back. Ma? I don't come back until next time you come. Next time you're back. Or something. Father, what is grandmother saying? She's trying to tell us to leave. But she's being weird. It's the best we can do she can do, Vol. Are you aware that I can still hear you, you utter fools? Oh, right. That's bye. Oh, feel bad for Vol now, man. With that done, next should be my dear husband. Good day, my love. Sharda, I keep forgetting how handsome he is. Damn it, I feel like a schoolgirl all over again when he looks at me like that. Get your shit together, you old hag. You have a mystery to solve. You don't have time to enjoy things. Nor do you deserve to. Ezra, you seem distracted. Oh, it's nothing. I've just missed. You've missed? Yes, missed. How? Missed out on buying food, of course. That's what I meant to say, and that's why there's no food here. Phew. But please, have a seat by the table. I'll pour something to drink. That sounds lovely. And may I say, you have a vibrant energy about you today. It is quite endearing. Thank, thank you. Now sit down. Oh, I shall, believe me. I walked all the way here, so my legs are quite sore. Oh, don't worry about that. Even hearing about his sore legs is somehow interesting. He really is my weakness. I need to find out if he knows anything. All right. So one of these clues should update if we if we click on it, I believe. All right, there we go. I also had to take a quick cut just to check my Steam messages real quick. So anyways, that was it was just something unimportant. Anyways, let's see, what can we click on? Maybe this. I mean, he's closer to this. The Larkspur, alluring, deceptive, and poisonous. Nope. Oh, there we go. Does this old thing still come handy when the sun arrives? Getting them supposed to use it for that. It mostly just, well, lies around. It's quite easy on the eyes. I don't blame you for allowing it to simply spruce up the place. I've never heard you use the word spruce before. Our grandson tells me that I sometimes sound like an old tree when I talk. His words, not mine. In, in the interest of staying hip, as it were, I decided to add some new words to my vocabulary. I see. And spruce is among the new words because of the wordplay, I assume. Hmm? Old tree, spruce. Oh, would you believe I didn't realize that until just now? My, that is rich. Damn, I can't believe I thought of a pun before you did. You must be getting old. Quite. But damn, I don't like it when you use filthy words, my love. You are above that. Oh right. Sorry. Shit. Ezra, just getting it out of my system. Fair enough. All right. Okay. I think we can probably talk to him. Actually, nothing would please me more, my love. I'm quite enjoying this already. All right. Let's see. About our family. Do you ever regret marrying your way to this terrible family? Terrible? Hardly. Being a castaway has been the highest highlight of my life. That's an excuse for a life, then. Ezra, I believe that life, at least to a large degree, is what you make of it. The things you whoops, I right clicked. The things you experienced in your childhood and early adulthood were regrettable, to say the least. But now we're here, the two of us, and we have this strange but loving family surrounding us. Yeah, I keep right clicking. You are the perfect man, Charda. But when it comes to this, we will never see eye to eye. You are the most important person in the world to me. However, the rest of them, you'll burn for all I care. After all, it's their fault that I can't be around people for longer periods of time. Not even you, as sublime as you are to me. The feelings are too strong, and the shaking and the sweating, and the you needn't explain, my love. Your feelings for your family are understandably complex, and no one, least of all me, would ever dream of holding that against you. But sometimes the only way forward is to let things go. I've heard that a million times. I know. And if you choose not to listen, that is your prerogative. My feelings for you won't change. Ever. It is merely advice from a husband to his wife. Right. I appreciate it. That is good to hear. Uh, about you and Begonia. When did you realize you wanted me and not my sister? This again, my love? I find myself needing to hear some reassuring words. I'm having a hard time with myself right now, and when talking to her, I can't shake the feeling that the two of you I have so much more in common than you and I. So if you don't mind? Very well. Your sister is a lovely woman. Not off to a great start. Now, be patient. She is a lovely woman, but yes, she isn't you. That's it? Yes. What more needs to be said? Maybe some details? How about this detail? I love you. Oh, she's smiling. Fine. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. About the way I treat others. I know that the way I treat others is quite shit. I thought you didn't like filthy words. It was meant to emulate you, my love. And yes, it's true, your demeanor is, well, it is what it is, I suppose. Are you ashamed of me? There are times when I wish you'd be kinder to those who show kindness to you. But at the same time, no one understands you like I do. I've been by your side all this time, and I've seen every part of you. As such, I know that there is much good in your heart. However deep, one must sometimes delve to find it. You're the only person that's easy for me to be nice to. Everyone else just reminds me of things. Bad things. Begonia, Begonia I can understand, but this contempt for our son and grandson? It's a fair bit harder for me to grasp. I don't fully understand it myself, but the way I feel about them is, it's like there's nothing there. Like they aren't ours. Mine. I see. I know that's a horrible thing to think or say, but that's how I feel. Perhaps we should steer this dialogue elsewhere. That's probably for the best, yes. About our marriage. It pains me that I can't remember our wedding. Then I shall recall it for you, my love. It was a grand ceremony with large number of attendees, much to your dismay, I should add. That sounds about right. The Cassarees family was bigger then, with my many relatives there as well. Suffice to say, it wasn't a cheap affair. Isho wasn't much older than Vol is now, when he carried our rings up to the aisle. He did that, did he? Yes. I wish you could remember it, Ezra. It was truly a day to remember, as they say. I suppose I'll have to settle for all the bad memories that my mind has chosen to keep in place of the good ones. Cheer up, my love. Smiles always suited you better. Then why did you marry a woman who almost never smiles? Because when a smile does eventually appear, it's always worth it. Damn it. I win again. Aw, so they're so cute. You know, me isolating myself out here has been tough on you. I won't lie and pretend otherwise. I want you to know that I really tried. But it was just too much. Knowing that what I know now, I am impressed that you stayed with us for as long as you did. We managed to send Isho off to medical school before you left, so not having to raise him on my own was a huge relief. I can't I can't take much credit for raising him regardless. I mean, I can barely remember his childhood except for some spare traumatic parts. Right. But you did your best, my love. And in the end, isn't that all we as humans can do? Perhaps so. He turned out well enough, didn't he? Yes. Yes, he did. If I had charted around more, maybe I wouldn't be so angry all the time. But I just can't handle it. The way my body and mind shuts down when others get too close or when I spend too much time in their vicinity, that's the curse I carry from my younger days. Great, now my damn mind is spewing poetic shit. Thanks a lot, husband. It seems I forgot what I was going to say. If it was important, it will come back to you eventually. Right? Um, Go ahead and save for this. Let's use a psychic touch. Putting him behind that handsome exterior. Okay, I'm going to touch you now, husband. As we are wed, I don't believe that an announcement for such a thing is necessary. Alright, but I meant, I know. It was merely an attempt to lighten the mood a bit. Do what you have to. If you believe somehow helpful, then I shall oblige. Thank you for understanding. Let's see things for what they really are. I sense love, empathy, loyalty. But what's this? An intense brightness when blinding me with pure white? Never seen that before. What could it mean? It can't be anything bad, can it? No, there's simply no way. Did you find what you were looking for? I wasn't searching for anything in particular. You weren't? That's awfully cruel if so. Cruel if so, seeing as the experience is hardly pleasant for the recipient. You're right. No matter, it's over and done with now. Shall we get back to talking? Yes, let's do that. I'm sorry, Charter, for being such a nuisance. Gender profile updated. Charta. Using my touch on him revealed a bright light, a phenomenon I haven't seen before when using my abilities. I, I'm not sure what it means, but I choose to believe that it's something good. Okay. Can you be can you use that beautiful mind of yours to help me make sense of a few things? Flatter a man like that and he's wont to do anything you ask. Yeah, of course, and no exception. Alright, let's go to the warning. Have you seen someone dressed in white recently? Hmm? Oh, that's no, I have not. You seem very sure. Ah, yes, there wasn't much thinking needed. White is a color that sticks out to me. That being a fact, I was able to quickly surmise that I haven't seen a woman matching the description as of late. I never said it was a woman. Do these people know more than they let on? I believe you did, my love. Did I? No, was there anything else? Updated. Warning. Trevor told me that he hasn't seen a woman in white, but how did he know that I was looking for a female? I'm certain that I didn't specify gender when asking him. Am I overthinking this? Okay, let's talk about the family photo. I look so happy in that family photo. Is that a bad thing? It's an odd thing. Maybe it was a special day. Apparently not special enough for me to remember it. Ah, at least it came out looking quite good, did it not? Sometimes the reason why it isn't as important as enjoying the result. More charter wisdom at play, I hear. Always, my love. It's about the date. Charter, would you say if I'm often imagining things? Forgetting things, yes, but imagining them? Occasionally, perhaps. So if I were to tell you that I feel like this day keeps repeating itself, what would you say? I assume you weren't speaking metaphorically. No. Well, my love, in this world, there are a few constants. And one of them is that no matter how much we may sometimes desire it, time cannot be turned back. Therefore, it is simply impossible for a day to repeat itself. Which is why, if you ask me, we must make the most of what we have here and now. Right. Not the answer you were hoping for, I take it. Well, yes and no, I suppose. I see. Okay, Cruel World. What are your thoughts on Cruel World, husband? Why, it's a spectacular painting, no doubt about it. It's a proper shame that will never find out who its mysterious painter truly was. So much lost potential. It is beautiful indeed. I'm glad that you agree, my love. Okay, gift of whiskey. Do you enjoy our Savaдаlia Charta? You don't remember, my love? It's one of my favorites. We used to drink it together all the time when we were younger. Oh, I can't remember us sharing it, Charta. I'm sorry. That is not your fault, Desiree. It's for the best anyway. The 1986 vintage was discontinued long ago. and that was by far the most prolific year for it. Discontinued, as in impossible to get today. Perhaps not impossible, but definitely improbable. I see. Ooh, give the whiskey updated. Charlie told me that 1986 vintage was discontinued, as such, would be very hard to find now. Ooh, okay. About the sink foil. It appears that I should have thanked Begonia and not you for the zinc foil. You found out about that, did you? Yes. She told me, yes, she told me. My apologies, Ezra. I did not mean to fool you. However, her idea was so inspired. I truly wanted you to enjoy that gift at any cost. And if they were given to you by her, then yes, I know, I turned them into mulch. I appreciate the thought, I suppose. Just don't lie to me again. I promise. Alright. Thank you, Charlie. You've been a huge help. Oh, now that's a dreadful thing to consider. I believe that your words are but temporarily resting as you return later. Beautiful, but also pure nonsense. Poetry, my love. Poetry. That's so cute. These two are actually really adorable together. Also, am I the only one seeing things, or does he look a little bit like Markiplier? Like he looks like Markiplier with his with short hair. Like you guys remember those days where Mark didn't have long hair? He probably still has short hair. I don't know. Nothing of note. Hey, maybe I really am losing my mind. Okay, well, isn't there's not much else, right? I suppose it's time to move on. Is it time to bid my love adieu and restart the time loop? Ooh, wait, so this is where the time loop can reset. So it's always after Charda. Or is his name pronounced Karta, like Kara from Undertale? I think it's Charda. Is it time to move on? I suppose so. What is it, my love? You have to leave now, Charda. I see. And you're certain that's what you want? Yes. Very well. Then, as always, I shall be but one phone call away. Thank you. Have a lovely night, Ezra. You too. Aw, she's sweet. She was actually kind of sweet to him. I guess that's that. Everyone interrogated. But have I learned anything? Something that can help me out once time resets. So I should try talking to everyone again, annoying as the prospect is. Hint: anything important that you may have missed can still be discovered in future loops. I guess it. I guess it's time to sleep then. But my head hurts again. Does that mean? Ooh, figures. Okay, wait. So the only constants are this mattress. Well, actually, not the mattress. These two windows, the door, and the table and chair. Those are the only constants. It seems. This horrible place. Why do we keep seeing it? Stop what you're doing, Ezrebeth. For your own good. Stop searching for me. You will only find misery. Stay right where you are. Stay happy. Be. You can't seriously believe that I'm. This is the happiest you'll ever be. Stop what you're doing. This is your final warning. You. You. Wait. Stop searching for me. You're the lady in white. Hey, bitch, I'm talking to you. You better you better not ignore. Whoop. Okay, and time reset once again, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay, let's see what we can find this time. This is getting really amazing, honestly. Here we go again. Right. This is pains to consider. Talking to my dear sister might actually be useful in this particular predicament. Sister dearest, Begonia, please come in. Don't mind if I do. Right. So if we talk to her, we could probably get more info now. Sister dearest, Begonia, ask about clues. Ooh, now we can ask about more things now. Okay, ask about Cruel World. Do you like this painting, sister? I do. I should burn it then. It seems excessive. As far as I know, this is the only surviving painting drawn by the legendary RT. It would be a shame to get rid of it for such a petty reason. Petty to you, maybe. Do you know anything else about this RT? There's not all that much to know, unfortunately. What's that supposed to mean? Curiously, no one has ever seen them in the flesh. As a result, many believe that RT might might not be a known individual, but rather a pseudonym. Historically, with such occurrences, though, if often possible to figure out whose alter ego it may be, based on the technique and the display of the artwork. With RT, however, the style is very unique. It's as if their work incorporates the style of several different artists all at once. Something otherworldly about it almost. No one has ever seen them? How is that even possible? Well, there was one interesting account on the matter, but it's dubious at best. Go on. A young girl who claims to be an apprentice of RT a long time ago. Apparently, this girl had an accident of some sort which left her blinded and in a state of severe psychosis. When found by medical personnel, she kept raving about sights beyond sights and being blessed by glowing white. She died shortly after, praising the greatness of her master RT all the way to the end. How convenient. And what did the police say? Did they suspect foul play? You mean if RT was a suspect of whatever happened to that girl? I don't think so, given that her relationship to them could never be verified. The whole thing has since largely been disregarded as fabrication, lies spoken by a deeply sick individual who adored a famous painter a bit too much. And so ends the mystery of RT, never to be solved. Great. Thanks for nothing then. Updated Cruel World. Begonia told me that this paint told me that this a story about RT's mystery apprentice, a possibly deranged young girl who in her dying moments claimed to have been blessed by glowing white. A young girl? Hmm. It's starting to feel a bit more connected. Alright. Let's ask about the gift of whiskey. You're quite the drunk, aren't you? I had a drinking problem, yes. Painful as it is to look back on. I bet. So, would you drink a 1987 vintage Audi Savadalia when you were at your worst? That toxic rubbish? I must shamefully admit that I probably would, yes. You were that far gone, dear sister? Yes. Does that amuse you? Greatly. Okay, well, I think that's because I believe we did ask her about the date, the warning, and A family photo in the sink foil. Give me a break. The warning you found earlier seems to be gone. Okay. Okay, I think that's all we can probably learn from Begonia for now, since she seems to have less info than before, but it's still new info at the very least. Because I remember clearly asking her about the date, the warning, family photo, and the sink foil. So we got more info on Cruel World and the whiskey. We're going to okay. Give the whiskey. Oh wait, no. Wait, it wasn't updated. I thought it was updated for a second. All right. Um, I don't think there's anything else we could probably learn from her. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, just like clockwork. From the door. Dearest son and grandson, welcome. Please come in. Again, back to the jar again. Let's see. I guess we can probably talk to Isabello. See if he knows anything else. Let's see, what can we ask him though? I'll try to get the whiskey. My apologies, Mama. I know nothing more about this. Okay. Cruel World? What did you say the name of the painting was again? Cruel World, of course. I'm still ashamed that I got it wrong earlier, but not once, but twice. Unforgivable, really. Almost. There's still something strange about this. I can feel it. Okay, what about... Hmm. I'm gonna need to think about this. Okay. I wonder if you have any information on the sink fold. Sink foil, maybe that. Nothing more about this. Okay, so basically just repeat in case... Alright. Maybe Voluminous may know something? Okay. Okay, zinc foil. Are you actually sure that there isn't another bottle left in the card which says, I don't know, 1987 instead of 1986? Yes. I double checked and triple checked. I see. He seems quite certain. Alright. Do you like that big painting on the wall? Yes, but it makes me a bit sad. How so? The outdoors is so pretty, but there's no people around to enjoy it. So it's like there's no life in it. That's a profound observation, grandson. Thank you? I don't know what profound means. It means that you are using your brain for once. Oh, he. Aw, he's so cute. Alright. I guess we could probably try. Alright. Morning. Okay, don't know anything else about these. Okay, let's stop interacting. I guess there's really not much else we can learn from them. Hmm. Alright, I guess we're done with these two. I guess next we'll talk to Charda. Alright, here we go. Charda. Like good old clockwork. Alright, so Charda might know something about the other clues. Not on this topic, not on this topic. Oh, yo. Begonia told me an interesting story about RT, the painter of Cruel World. Is that so? Apparently, an apprentice of theirs was blinded and died shortly after. Oh yes, I believe I've heard this tale. Her visage must have been striking indeed, causing blindness in another human being from simply beholding it. What? I'm sorry, it was a jest in poor taste. Given that the poor apprentice lost their sight. Even though the poor apprentice lost her sight, I merely... Yes, I get that. But why did you refer to RT as her? Ooh, very keen senses for an old lady. Their gender is famously unknown, after all. Or so I hear. Oh, I must have stumbled on my words. As to me, bearing my somewhat conservative nature in mind, women are more likely to possess such quintessential beauty. Or possess. Not very progressive of me, I shamefully admit. Thus, I must have subconsciously drawn that conclusion that RT is female. I see. I guess it makes sense on some level, but it doesn't sound like him at all. Charda, are you hiding something from me? No. He would never. Not him. There's no way. Updated Cruel World. Let's see. Charda referred to RT as female, even though the gender is famously unknown. Does he know something that we don't? Goodness. Okay, nothing about that. Not about the family photo. Nothing about the sink foil. Okay. And nothing about the other two. So Cruel World is the only new info that we got. Oh, draw a conclusion. Wait. That's new. Okay. In case I mess up here, hopefully this is it. I feel like Charda knows something that we don't. Because like I don't think Isabello and Vol have anything to do with this. But then there's Begonia, who we know for a fact is definitely not her. So it has to be Charda, right? Now that we've drawn a conclusion, we've actually I feel like it must be Charda. He's not telling us something. All right, let's draw a conclusion. I'm sorry, Charda. I'm very sorry, Charda, but I'll draw a conclusion. I feel like Charda is the most suspicious one because like when we look at the clues, Charda referred to RT as female. 1986 was discontinued, and such would be very hard to find now. And he doesn't have any other. Oh yeah, the warning. He hasn't seen a woman in white, but how did he know I was looking for a female? I'm certain that I didn't specify gender when asking him. Am I overthinking this? So yeah, he's always said something strange, so it has to be him. Charda, yes, my love? You've been lying to me. I beg your pardon. Don't deny it. This is hard enough as it is, being betrayed by you. I assure you, Ezra, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't want to believe it at first. I told myself that you did indeed stumble on your words. But no, you made the same mistake twice, alluding to the lady in white. You knew that the warning note referred to a woman, even though it wasn't specified, and you knew that RT is female. Mere coincidence. Is an old man not allowed to slip a slip of the tongue or two? You can't honestly imply that you've made enemies with the anonymous artist who drew that landscape painting. You're the smartest person I've ever known. In all our years together, I can barely count on one hand the amount of times you've stumbled or slipped up. And now you did so twice when when talking about the same damn thing. So don't try to gaslight me, you bastard. Bastard, is it? Now tell me who the hell RT is, and what she has to do with all this. I bet you know I'm stuck in a time loop too, don't you? Don't be crazy, Ezra. There's no such thing as time loops. You're clearly complicit. Don't. Don't sully your mouth further. I can say whatever the hell I want. You're supposed to always support me. I don't understand. Fine then. I concede. No, it is him! Clever as they come, my love. Charda? What? What's wrong with you? Why do you look like that? And why are we in this place? I can probably stop pretending now. Pretending? Yes. You don't have a husband, you fool. Who could ever love you? I I bet you're feeling real good about yourself now. You didn't listen. As a result, well, congratulations. You're one step closer to ruining everything. Ruining what? You're the one that's... Ask your son about the whiskey. I'm sure he can provide some additional insight. If per... if pursuing this further is truly what you desire, that is. But don't say I didn't warn you. Charda, please. This can't be happening. Farewell, my love. Charda! Whoa! Okay. 2 time loops in a day. Great. So she doesn't actually have a husband. Dude, the text is glitching even more. This is crazy. Did that really happen? Charda, how could you? The one person I trusted. No, I'm not done yet. That shadow said I should talk to Isabello. Whatever I have to do next has to do with him. Gift of whiskey updated. Donia. Character profile updated. Charda. I haven't had time to properly process what happened after I accused Charda of lying to me. I want to believe that it was all a bad dream, but more often than not in my life, reality tends to become the nightmare. I'm heartbroken, but not surprised. Insane as I may sound, Charter was the only good thing in my life, and now he's gone. I have nothing of value left to lose. Finding this RT who seems to be behind everything is now the only thing that drives me. Ooh. All right. Well then, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here for now. This is getting very intense, honestly. Like I love timey wimey stuff, like time loops and all that. Like time loops are always very confusing and such. But I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close to the end of the game. I feel like we're halfway. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here for now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar